short today. Feels like I fell 1,000 times. Nothing but doubt to flood my mind. 'Cause sometimes it's hard to remember why I ever started racing with my dreams. A restless December, feeling I was meant for more than I believed. I'll never surrender, rather try and fail and fall 1,000,000 times. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I know as close as I am now, I will struggle, I will shout. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way. I swear I meant to do this. I'm told that love would never lie. Where my head has met my heart and they are beautifully aligned. But sometimes it's hard to remember everything I've done that's brought me to this space. I started with embers, now a raging fire is burning in its place. I'll never surrender, rather try and fail and fall 1,000,000 times. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I know as close as I am now, I will struggle, I will shout. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way. I know as close as I am now, I'm on my way. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? But even living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. Boku no mirai wa dare ni mo wakaru.
Oh, good morning, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit choked up this morning. My chest is all congested. I'm still fighting this stupid, hang on. Sorry, I'm still fighting this cold. Oh, man. I was doing real good till like right before I ready to go live and everything like that. And then it all started like coming up on me. I don't know, but we're going to try to muster through this. We're going to get through this. I promise you, we're going to get through this. Okay. So we've had a lot happen over the last several days. There's been several stories that have come out stories that I want to talk about, but because of this cold and stuff, I'll be honest with you, it's just been rough trying to get up and get going of a morning. This is the story I've got planned that we're going to talk about this morning, which is about this YouTuber by the name of Brendan Kavanagh. He's a YouTuber over in the UK. We're going to talk about him. Then there's also, of course, the story, the big one that happened last night, of course, which was over there on Lolcal Live. That holy crap, what a train wreck. That there was an absolute train wreck last night. I think the best, in my opinion, the funniest and best part of that whole thing last night is when Smaggle got in there and was unleashed, and he starts just ripping into everybody, right? Doing what Smaggle does. And I'm not one of the biggest fans of Smaggle. I think he's a little pain in the ass most of the time, honestly. But he was funny last night, and I have to give the dude his props. He was funny. He was really funny. Gave him what for, and they couldn't do nothing about it because the only one that had in control to be able to move people in and out and stuff was Keem, and Keem had abandoned his post, and so Smaggle had full reign. It was hilarious. If you missed that part or whatever, if you check out my Twitter, I clipped it. It's up there. It's funny things. I mean, that I don't want to get too much into it because I'm sure I'll probably talk about it maybe tomorrow or the day after. Yes, bless Nick for adding Smaggle 100%. Yeah, that was 1,000 IQ move on and then of course there's this thing with pierogi. And I'm not talking about the dish pierogies. I'm talking about there's a YouTuber by the name of Pierogi, also better known as Scammer Payback. Holy crap, what a mess. I've actually watched that guy's content. I watched him back in the day before he really blew up. These guys that go after these scammers, like him and what's that other guy's name? He's from the UK. It's slipping my mind. Anyway, there's 2 or 3 of them that I watch that really go after these scam. No, hang on. Let me see if I can find him. What is his name? Kit Boga is another good one. This guy is, what is his name? I can't find it. Why is it not coming up? He actually did a thing with Mark Rober not too long ago. Let's see. Let's see here. Videos. Because they got into the scammers things over in India, and they let loose like giant cockroaches, and I don't know. It was a bunch of stuff. It was pretty wild. Let's see here. Where is it at? Did they take it off? Oh, here we go. Oh, here it is. Let's see if it's got it in here. Yeah, here we go.
If you find
Jim Browning, the guy's name is Jim Browning. That's another one of the prank YouTubers that goes after these scammers. Jim Browning. I couldn't remember his name, but anyway, yeah, Jim Browning. Anyway, like I said, I've watched the scammer payback progy. I've seen some of the other YouTubers out there and stuff that's covered this, like I know Xylee went over it. What's his name? Oh gosh, hang on here. Why can't I remember people's names this morning? Where is it at here? Yeah, Chud Logic. There we go. Well, I wish it was just I was sickish. I don't. My memory is failing me these days. It's horrible. I don't know why my memory, but I'm sure that doesn't help it none. Asmo, you're probably correct. But anyway, let me just stick with my docket and quit reaching and grasping for names this morning. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys see it or not. I got one of my new merch lines. Soothe your teats. Remember, Peepaw's Utter Butter. You can get them at the merch store. If you go to the store, right here on the channel, takes you right in there to the thing, or you can do the explanation merch right in there. This was a excellent job done by Squatchin. She did an excellent job. Yeah, make your liver quiver, exactly. But you guys can check that out. Really good, top quality t-shirt. The print on it stuff is real good. I got this one here, and then I got a long sleeve, but I'm gonna give it a try. I don't normally like long sleeves, but these days I seem to get colder easier, so I'm gonna try some long sleeves, see if I can stand it. But we'll see. Anyway, let's just get into the show. What do you say? So, right off the bat here, it's been a very tough week this morning. I guarantee you it's been a very tough week this morning. Yeah, they do. I'm like you. I don't normally like long sleeves because they do feel very restrictive. But I'm going to give it a try and see. We'll see. Yeah, I might be able to actually handle it. All right, so let's get into this. So this guy's name is Brandon Kavanagh. He has 2.43 million subscribers. He's a UK chap. He goes to, I guess they're in the UK. They have what they call public pianos, right? And you may have seen some of his videos may have been recommended to you over the past. But he plays the piano. He just goes up, plays piano stuff. Very talented, right? And he does this all. He live streams this stuff, right? So about 11 days ago, he was doing one of his things here. We'll kind of get into this here a little bit. He does his little intro here, and we'll just
on the piano, so all is well. So hit the like button. I'll do a few songs for you, and just stay there because there's a lot of kind of surreptitious activity going on in the station. I might need your help. So stay there, hit the like button. Let's rock and roll.
Like I said, very, very accomplished piano player, right? Very, very good. And he for the most part, he seems like just a down-to-earth serendipity. Yeah, it's a big word. I don't know. You think he's good? Watch this, Zach. Nice, gonna let it rip. So anyway, guy's very talented, and this is and like I say, as Asmo says, they have one in every train station, and they have a lot of public transportation there in the UK. And so, yeah, right. This guy travels around, right, and he plays songs. Pretty benign for the most part, right? When you say this guy he's not like, he's not like a Sneeko or a Aiden Ross or a Neon, right? He's not problematic. This guy is safe viewing, right? Very talented, cool guy. The other dude just walks up, starts playing alongside him. Exactly, right? This guy is harmless, you would think, right? So here's what happens. So he's playing, having a good time, whatever. And then there are some tourists from another country that come into the picture, right? And they just happen to be from none of those shades look kind of shady. Well, possibly. You may be right there, Asmo. So anyway, he is confronted by some tourist from another country, and so we're going to kind of get into that. Watch a little bit of that transaction.
Yeah, no, can the Chinese chappies have a go?
Oh yeah, of course. We've got the Chinese here.
Do you need to? I see because we're here film for Chinese TV as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you film as all of us in your cameras?
I don't know. Are we allowed?
No.
We're not allowed.
Yeah. So
We're not allowed.
You're not allowed because we're for Chinese TV.
Oh, okay.
This is non-disclosable.
It's not disco.
Yeah, not
It's not for.
disclosable.
It's no disco.
It's not disclosable.
It's not disclosable.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
did you film the part that we're in?
So will we get in trouble with the Chinese government?
Maybe not.
So anyway, these are some Chinese tourists, and as you can see, they got the CCP flag there that they're proudly displaying on display, letting them know, hey, we're residents or proud members of communist China. And so they come over and they're like, listen, we don't want you to be filming us, videotaping us or whatever. Well, they weren't. I mean, not until they came in and started confronting the guy. And then, of course, they were in camera, right? They were, and they're like, you can't do this. And the guy, Brendan here, says, by the way, yeah, I can, because you're in a public space. And I have the right to record public space, right? It's called, freedom of speech. He has that right. UK doesn't have the same freedom of speech that we have here in the States. Theirs is a little bit more restrictive. You cannot openly say words that could be considered slurs or for example, what was that? Oh God, what was that YouTuber's name? They actually got him, and he went on trial because he trained his little pug dog to do the Nazi salute. I can't remember his name, but anyway, so he went on trial for that. So they don't have, they say it's hate speech, right? And they have actual hate speech laws over there. We don't have them here in the States yet. There are people who are pushing for it. I don't personally subscribe to there being an ideology of hate speech. Speech is speech. Either you like it or you dislike it. If you dislike it, Alt F4. Walk away from the person that's saying the stuff. You're not in right now, currently in the United States, you're not entitled to not be offended. Yeah, Canada has them as well, Squatching. what's his name, Jordan Peterson, just got in trouble up there for quote hate speech as well, which he's a Canadian citizen as well. So there are countries out there that have a semblance of true free speech, but not in the ultimate what is free speech, which means you're allowed to say whatever you want to, but without repercussions. But anyway, these people come up, start confronting him, saying, "Hey, you can't do this, whatever." They make such a ruckus to where you can see here the British police, right? I don't know if they have like another proper name. UK police. They come over and they get involved because the Chinese visitors, whatever, are really distraught about this. They start making accusations against Brandon here, saying that he's doing this stuff because because his whole thing is, the dude was playing the piano, right? He was not bothering anybody. He's playing a public piano. And they didn't want to be filmed, but yet they kept, they kept confronting him, right? They came into camera. It wasn't like, it wasn't like the cameraman was just going up to him and getting in their face, right? But then the police came over here.
I know, but we were walking around with citizens.
If they're filming,
Excuse me. If we're having a police
can we
matter,
say
you
to
need to
them
put that phone down.
No, we're published because I'm going to record this for
Yeah,
evidence.
that's the thing.
Yeah, now this chick here, I don't know, but she comes over, she starts trying to tell the cameraman, to put the camera down, to not record him because this is a police matter. And Brandon's like, no, we're in a public place. This police officer here, if you heard right before that, the Chinese gentleman was like, hey, I don't want to be recorded. And the guy's like, well, you're in a public place. You really don't have any recourse against that other than not be in this public place where this guy is recording and doing his thing. It's quite simple, honestly. But this young lady here, this police officer here, she's a real something other, boy. So she's telling him he's not allowed to live stream. Count Dagle, yes, Nani's Moose, thank you. Yes, Count Dagle was the guy I was thinking about over in the UK that got in trouble. She's trying to tell this guy he can't stream this, that he can't live stream this. I'm not aware. Again, I'm not a UK law expert or anything of that nature, but this other law enforcement officer, this police officer here, is what he's saying is contradicting what she's saying. He's saying he can record in public. She's saying he can't. So these two here are not on the same page.
I think it's free speech, actually. Right, there we go. So we've got a few people from China telling us that we're not allowed to film. Listen.
And so they start. So the police take them away. Have a conversation with them. So the Chinese people start saying that Brandon here was racist because he referred to them as being communist Chinese. And so that they felt was being racist because he identified them as being communist Chinese. But that's what they were. They're communist Chinese. They're flying the CCP flag, right? Hang on here, we got a caller. Good morning, Nerdy. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fantastic. But the real question is, people, do you have a license to stream today?
I don't have
Do
to
you
have a license to stream.
I don't know, man. We're talking about the UK here, you know.
Well, you know what they can do? They can wish in one hand and another, and figure out which one fills out first. Is all I can tell them. So anyway, the UK police, they take the group of Chinese citizens over to have a conversation, but then it gets really interesting here. The female police officer comes back and has a conversation, a little confrontation here with Brendan. And listen to what this police officer has to say.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you, Kerry. I'll talk to you, Kerry, at the piano, man.
Yeah, but can you just come and talk to you?
I'll talk to you here.
This is not to go on your channel, my love.
Well,
this is me talking to you.
Well, listen, Kerry, we're in a public space.
Listen, let me just have a conversation with you without with this being in my face. Please.
Kerry, if you're recording
Listen,
we're recording all the time.
this is going on your YouTube channel. But I need to speak to you without this being on your YouTube channel.
Well, what
please.
about what? We're in a public space.
Listen, can I just have a conversation with you, please? Without your friend video.
No, because the camera never lies.
Listen, I've got my camera on.
Okay,
and
so
we're
I've
just
got my
having a
camera. Let's have a conversation.
So that's really interesting, right? Because she wants him to turn the camera off, but he says no. Because why? The camera never lies. And you know
The
what?
editor, however, can.
What's that?
I said the editor, however, can.
The editor can have a so it is sad that in this day and age, I mean, I talk a lot about how people are terminally online and how, you know, they put every aspect of their life out there and stuff, right? But I think it's almost getting to that point where we almost have to, right? You almost have to, because of reasons like this right here. Because she doesn't want him recording. Well, why does she not want? Here's the thing. If this police officer has absolutely positively nothing to hide, right? And there's nothing that she's going to try to do that might be a little bit, say, unscrupulous in some manner or form, then she should have zero issues, especially in a public place, of his camera recording. She goes, well, my camera's recording. He goes, yes, your camera's recording, so mine's recording. So there shouldn't be a problem, right? So listen to what happens.
This is going on your YouTube channel, and I don't want it to go on your YouTube channel.
Well, don't talk to me then, Kerry.
Listen.
She's at Kerry. We're in Britain.
Right.
We're in a public space. We've got a free country.
The first of the matter is that you're shouting communist comments at them.
No, I said you're waving a communist flag. That's all I said.
And the hands were meant to be going towards her. Were you trying to touch her in that
I was
regard?
not trying to touch it. That's why I have a camera.
Right, okay.
That's why I have a camera.
They've requested that the video where they've approached gets deleted and not used on your channel.
No, they
because
don't have
there's
that
money
right.
being made and they work for a company, then their faces can't be shown on
Well, they
TV on
should be.
somebody's channel.
You're not their private security agent.
I'm not their private security
Okay.
agent.
And we're in a free country. We're in a free space. We're not causing you trouble. The problem is not from us, Kerry. The problem is they are coming over, telling us what to do. I'm playing the piano. Now, fair is fair, but you are not their private security guards.
I never said I was, and I'm having a conversation with you.
And we're in a free space, in a free country. I'm not causing any trouble.
There's an allegation being made, and that's why I'm
What's the
talking to you.
allegation? Now, you told me to stop filming, and now you say there's an allegation. The camera.
All right, see, that's the point, right? She was going to confront him about, quote, an allegation, right? She alludes to an allegation. What allegation? Well, the thing of it is, she never really ever says. You guys go watch the rest of the video. I'm not going to.
Well, I mean, allegations are evidence.
Well, in some people's minds, they are. You're not mistaken there. You know, so the question is if he would have complied and turned off and quit streaming this, because this was live streamed, and this would have quit streaming, what would she have said? Right now, she's hinting to, well, there's allegations. Well, what allegations? If the guy hadn't, and the whole thing is they imply. Well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what the allegations are. I want you guys to go watch this video. But needless to say, as Brandon accurately says, you know, I've got my camera rolling right here. That's why the camera's rolling. So because the camera doesn't lie. People sometimes misremember. I think that's the easiest, politest way I can possibly put this. The Brandon went on to Piers Morgan's Uncensored show, and was, of course, this made news, this made headlines, and they have a conversation, and they talk about what have you. Where's that in this here? Somewhere they show.
I don't know. I'm slightly less on this dude's side now. He's wearing sunglasses inside.
He's
Slightly
cool.
less.
No, he's a cool cat, man. He's a cool cat. The piano in question, maybe, yeah, here it is. As you see now, they've come in and they have sectioned off the piano. People are not now allowed to even go near the piano. I think that is such a, I don't know, man. It just seems like such a drastic overreaction. I don't know. I mean, and it was all over. This was all over, guys. This was all over. A guy playing the piano in a British rail station. That's it. Train station. That's is harmless. The guy is harmless, and these tourists or whatever came up and said, "Hey, we're going to enforce our wishes and beliefs on you, and we're visiting your country." That's the most craziest thing I've ever heard in my life, but whatever. Tuja says Elton John donated that piano. Did he? Well, good for Sir Elton. I don't know. Does any of my UK viewers, because I know I've got a few of them out there from over in Europe, have any of you guys seen this? Are any of you guys aware of this story, of this happening? Or is this the first you're hearing of it? I'm just kind of curious from some of my UK viewers there. If you guys have seen this story or know anything about it. It's kind of wild. It really is kind of wild.
So he was playing the piano in public, and the Chinese, or are they tourists? Chinese tourists decided, hey, you need to stop playing.
Yeah,
And
well,
he
no,
said, well, you stop waving your communist flag at me, and now they're.
well, something along that. They were. He goes. This guy's his whole thing is he travels around to different train stations in the UK, and he plays on these public pianos that are stationed at these different train stations. They're everywhere. And he live streams it, and other people come up and will sit down and join him playing, and they'll do little duets and things like that. And he talks it. It's really G-rated content, right? He's a very accomplished piano player, and he was sitting there just doing his thing. And these tourists who happened to be from communist China came up or whatever. They weren't really even in his shots or anything, right? Because his camera person was focused on him, as they did through the entire exchange. And they didn't really come into camera or into focus or anything until they came up and started confronting him about wanting him to delete that footage, right? Because they, quote, could not be on camera. Then why go up and confront the camera? They started the whole thing. They started talking about how they had rights and stuff, and the thing what they didn't understand or refused to understand.
Wait, Chinese people and rights? What? That doesn't make sense.
Anyway, they what is this here? Urgent request for help. What is this? Has there been an update on this thing?
Hi, guys.
Let's see what this is. Let's bring this back up here. This was from 20 hours ago. So let's see what he says here.
China Insider has just released a video basically explaining what this whole thing was about. It was a spy operation, a propaganda operation, and senior CCP spy Christine Lee was spotted there. It's now been confirmed. And also, they've also started a legal...
Oh, what? So he caught a Chinese spy? Oh my God.
Oh, dude. The future British spy in the making here. We got 007's replacement.
007. Yeah, evidently here Brandon is a freaking James Bond. Oh my gosh.
Legal case against me. Can I just show you this? Can you just film this? So I want to put out this video as a request for legal help. Are there any lawyers out there or any people out there? Because apparently Christine Lee, who's a known CCP spy, is actually suing MI5 for defamation. They're threatening to sue me as well. I know it's ridiculous, but if there's any legal people out there who could help me, let me know. You know what my email is, brencav@hotmail.com. God bless you all. Talk to you
The
soon.
studios is Hotmail.
Well, there you guys go. So evidently now that the dude is being sued, for crying out loud. This is insane to me. I don't understand. I just don't. I don't know.
The communist spies are going after him, people. You don't understand.
Yeah, well, I guess whatever. Oh, that's the end of the thing. We'll come over here and do that here. Have you seen this, John? Have you seen all this?
Oh yeah,
this?
I have seen that.
Okay, let me bring this up here for the viewers watching at home. So, a couple of days ago, the now recording guys had on Zyda Gets Real and Jessica Pizzo, and they were talking about this creator by the name of Lavloon? How do you say it? Lav. They just call her Lav, I think, right, for short. Who has some, huh?
That's a white girl Lav.
Like white girl Lav. Has some ties to Destiny. Now, I don't know about all the history there. Whatever. But anyway, so they do this video, and they put out the video, and our own Purple Paw Print did this beautiful thumbnail, which very, very good thumbnail, very good. Now, Matt Pitt, is gooning over this chick for some reason.
Now, people, I want you to choose your words carefully when you talk about Lav. Okay, this could risk you a Ridge Wallet sponsorship.
No, I didn't know I had one, but all right, let's get her
Well,
done.
I'm just saying this. You're going from the possibility of having one to not having one at all, depending on your wording.
Okay, well, evidently Matt Pitt has some sort of, I guess, crush, obsession. I don't know what you want to call it. He tags her, whatever, trying to get her, attention. And, so Lav responds, says, "Holy shit, these bitches are brain damaged. Couldn't get through the yap. Should have had me on, doll." Well, there's some speculation, and I don't know how true it is or not, but there is some speculation that Matt Pitt has framed this response here and has it on his wall because she refers to him as doll. And that's all it took. I mean, that there was one gooning right there that happened. Goon number one.
It gets him through the day.
It gets him through the day. It helps him get to that next interaction. So Matt says, Xylee and Jessica just got owned, right? And so Xylee says, "Not even, doll." But anyway, they go on to back and forth. Pizzle says, yes, Lav made such a good point when she pointed out, oh, wait, she didn't make any points. Tag me when she actually makes an argument against what we said. So Matt Pitt just goes back and says, owned. there's a point where the simping becomes delusional, Matt. So then Lav comes as, I couldn't get through anything you said. The cadence of your voice is shrill. And Pizzle says, sorry that our voices were so bad you couldn't get through anything, but not so bad that you were able to form some semblance of a half-baked pick-me-whatever podcast of horror level of opinion on what we said. Did she come back? Did you even see whatever podcast appearance? And Pizzle says, couldn't get past the try hard. I'm an intellectual uwu outfit. You're better when you're trying to appeal to men. My beret and coat. Yoy?
I think it's meant to be you.
I know that what it's supposed to be, but she says yoy. Just used to bad wigs and lipstick. Isn't that your color? These two are so back at petty. It's. I'm used to women whose best qualities are looks and ability to memorize Wikipedia and platform was built on simps not pretending to be anything more than the woman she's surrounded on by a podcast built around women whose best qualities are looks. What are you yapping on about? Is this what in the world? Mediated bipolar? Can y'all, I don't know who Uncle Ruckus is. Can y'all stop fighting? You're both amazing white women. At least I think the Pizzo is, because she does look a bit colored. Please kiss and make up.
You don't know about the lawyers, Uncle Ruckus.
I don't know about all this. I was just like, and the thing about it is Pitt. he's storing up. I don't know who Uncle Ruckus is. Should I know who Uncle Ruckus is? Squatching him. Am I missing? Get the court clip, John. What court clip? What is she talking about, John?
Listen, I think Uncle Ruckus would like it very much.
Oh, from the Boondocks.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyway. But yeah. So, John, since you're on here this morning, bright and early, did you watch that? Did you watch that mess last night?
Oh, are we talking about Lolcal Live?
We are talking about Lolcal Live. Yes.
It was a glorious mess. I feel bad for Tommy somewhat.
Oh God! You know what? I honestly part of me I couldn't believe, but then part of me I could, that they had essentially what is a board meeting or an executive meeting publicly for everybody, dished out what Connor was making. What his contracted payment was.
I know he makes the same amount as I do doing my job right now.
But the thing of it is they, I don't know. Here's what I for three guys who agreeably, I think, all need the money, right? Boogie, we know from what he said, definitely needs the money. Tommy has said, they could talk to him however they want to, just, they could, talk shit about him all they want to. Just send him a paycheck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Wings is the only one that's like, well, I'm not cool with being called PDF, just repeatedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And rightfully
By the
so.
way,
I mean,
how they
nobody wants to be called that.
To steal Nicholas DiOrio's point, with the way they act, you wouldn't think that they need the money.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my point is if these three guys who are, they're Connor's bosses, irrespective because they hired him to edit and to do these things. They're essentially his boss. Now, Keem may be the quote money man that's backing this right now until it becomes profitable. I mean, there is that. I don't disagree with that. But if it was that, I would have been on somebody's ass. Because if you're paying somebody $2,000 a month, and part of that agreement was he's supposed to be putting up shorts, and according to what they said last night, he's supposed to be putting up 2 shorts a day. They're supposed to be uploading every one of the episodes to Spotify, right? And what was the other one? It was Spotify and
iTunes would be iTunes.
iTunes, Spotify, and then they were supposed to be putting stuff up on Shorts and on Instagram, right?
And TikTok.
And TikTok, right? So here's the thing. The whole Shorts thing, once you get the Shorts format, it works everywhere. You put it on Instagram, you can put it on TikTok, you put it on YouTube. The format's pretty much the same everywhere. How do I know this? Because I've been doing it myself. Okay. Doing Shorts is not, once you kind of get a template laid out in your editing software, I personally use DaVinci. There's a plugin that I got for DaVinci that takes because if you have the full-blown version, you have to license the software, right? But what you do, you can then turn around and generate the what do you call it?
The captions.
The captions, and then there's a plugin that you can get that is free that can then turns around and makes it into the funky little pop-up stuff that the Shorts like to have on them, right?
I use the free version of DaVinci, and what I do for the captions is I go to the web version of CapCut, which is a mobile editing tool. But there's a web version of it, so I just pop my finished short in there, and then it generates the captions for me.
Captions for you. There you go. It's just that simple.
Hey, Keemstar, I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
A lot of the shorts I do get consistent thousands of views. I'm just saying, imagine what I could do for Lolcal. I'll take half the budget too of Connor to make those shorts.
The thing of it is nowadays these things you could schedule it, right? So you can get all the stuff done and then schedule the date and times that this stuff is supposed to drop, right?
Yeah, and I don't know. I just feel like there are multiple moments throughout an episode where it's like that can be a short, that can be a short,
Yep.
Because I'm watching the episodes, I'm thinking, oh, that's a good short, that's a good short. And in live streams, especially with these characters, you can do tons of shorts with. Like they pointed out last night, the Ethan Ralph stream, the Boogie girlfriend stream.
There was chock full of short, things that they could have done, right? I don't know. It's I'll be honest with you. I'm not an editor. I do know some editors. Matter of fact, I know an editor that used to edit for Lolcal. And I can tell you unequivocally that they didn't want to pay him no $2,000 a month. They fought against it. But that's his story to tell, and it is a story that's going to be told according to him. He's working on the video. He's trying to determine, now that all this stuff has kind of been laid bare and out there and it's all public information now, he feels like, he can say something now.
I was wondering if he was going to make a video about this, because I was like, because I DM'd him last night. I was like, dude, they just revealed that Connor makes $2K.
Yeah. And I can tell you something right now. Connor, in my opinion, owes Max a thank you for him making that kind of money. I'll just say this. But again, it's not my story to tell. I wasn't there, and whatever I would say would be third-party hearsay, and I'm not going to go into all that. I'll let Max, because he's got all the wherefore-alls, I's dotted, T's crossed, but it is a story that's going to be told. One thing that I am going to show this morning that I thought was just hilarious, and I may dive into this a little bit more at a subsequent show, whatever, but I clipped this last night when Nicholas Diorio brought on Smaggle. And then the guys couldn't do anything about it, right? Because Keem, as you can see here, Keem was pulling Hassan. He got up and left, and but this was hilarious. Watch this.
Look at the top 50 YouTubers right now. All but 2 of them.
Smaggle. Let's go. What's up, everyone? It's Smaggle Dagle in this house, and I see Keemstar's not even here. So that's really fucking funny.
Who the
That's really funny.
Smaggle Dagle.
Yo,
Who
what's
the
up,
fuck-
everyone? It's Smaggle.
Now, here's what's funny. Boogie doesn't know who, and he's asking, who's Smaggle Dagle? Rich, Review Tech USA, is like, who the fuck is Smaggle Dagle? He doesn't know. And Tommy's laughing. He's like, who let him in here? Because why? Because Tommy knows who Smaggle is, and he knows what's probably fixing to happen. And there's not a thing he can do about it. They just gotta let the train.
He's
wreck
too
happen.
tired.
Yeah.
Dagle.
Yo, shut the fuck up a second.
Oh,
Jesus
shut the
Christ.
fuck up. Hey, you guys wanted content? Here's the content. This isn't fake drama. This is all real. Dude, the show is awful, and it's not Wayne's fault. It's Keem's. Keem is the whole problem with the Lolcal podcast. Is Keem's.
Boogie's still trying to figure out who is Smaggle Dagle. This is so great.
It is not fucking Wayne's. I am thankful. I am thankful that Keemstar, I am thankful that Wings is not here. I am so thankful because it's giving us the Keemstar downfall. It is giving us the Keemstar downfall.
And look at and Tommy's just down there. He's dying. He's rolling. He's laughing. That's hilarious.
It's so fucking funny. It's so funny.
You are going to have sex right after you hang up here. I guarantee it. You're going to go fuck
yeah,
right now.
that's true. Yeah, I totally did.
You are getting the fleshlight ready.
Never mind.
Yo,
and our Boogie can sit there and say, "Who the fuck is Smaggle Dagle?"
That's the only thing he can say.
That's all he can say.
the fuck is Smaggle Dagle? It's crazy.
I'm Googling.
I only see no.
He's Googling trying to find out who Smaggle Dagle is.
What if he finds out that Smaggle's associated with Turkey Tom, and then he goes, "Oh my God, Turkey Tom tried to sabotage Lolcal Live."
Shit.
I can't throw you out.
Listen, listen, I got a question for you. Do you do ASMR videos?
Sully became
shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, can you quit already? Can you quit fucking content already, dude? You're so fucking boring, dude. You were so fucking boring. Stop streaming. Fuck you.
I don't know. How does Smaggle? I don't understand. I mean, good on Smaggle. Don't get me wrong. I mean, hey. And he's killing it here. He absolutely slays him.
By the way, you know how you got the K-Huck notification?
Yeah.
So Now Recording was reacting to the clip you made here. They didn't know that was K-Huck, and so they thought, why has P-Paul got the notification for a profile picture with Big Booba?
Oh, they're retarded.
They thought they caught you gooning.
They ain't caught me gooning. I wished I could goon. My gooning days are way past. Jeez.
Your wife or something, dude. I don't know, dude.
This isn't fair.
Do me next.
Yeah.
No.
What the hell, Boogie? You. Oh my God.
Boogie. I know Smaggle swings that way, but I don't think you're his type.
No, it's so desperate. I'm sorry, Boogie. You're like, oh, please pick on me next. Pick on me next. What, you want accolades? You want to acknowledge? Because Smaggle Dagle, the community retard spur, is just shitting on everybody? Come on. It just...
Well, what if he was under the impression that like Smaggle was like 100K sub the YouTube channel? He's like, oh my God, this is my opportunity for new fans. If I let him make fun of me.
I don't know. And Tommy's done it. This is not fair because he can't do anything about it. It's just great.
Became a member.
Buggy, you're just not funny. You're just a pathetic waste of space, dude.
Thank you. All right.
Nick,
Well,
whatever.
Nick
Just
said creative.
I got a question for you.
I just want to know why. Why? Are you coming right now, dude?
Oh, no,
That's-
are you?
that's really
Are
funny.
you coming? Listen. Are you coming? Are you coming?
Okay,
Yeah,
here
you're
comes
fucking
Keem.
weird, Rich. I gotta be honest.
No. Look at me. Look at the camera. See, look at the
No.
camera.
Now look at look at Keemstar's face. He's like, what the fuck is what's going on? What? And here's the thing: I don't know. I don't know if he knows who Smaggle is or not. But I know he's trying to figure out how did this happen. This is. I'm telling you, this was a 4,000 level IQ play by, and he timed it just right when Keem got up and left, so that Smaggle would have his time, right?
Look at the camera.
Are you trying to be funny?
No,
this is what happens when you fucking force drama, Keem. This is forced drama. Is Rich fucking yelling at me, dude?
So he blocks him. First he blocks him on Discord, but he says that don't do any good. So now what's he got to do? He's trying to figure out how to get rid of him.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Hey, Sabo owed you, bro. Sabo fucking owed you, dude. Sabo pancakes.
Fucking remove
Tommy. I didn't do it. Fucking Diorio did it.
Diorio did it. There you go. Tommy gives up the beans. Diorio did it. Oh man. Hang on, who we got here? Oh Lord. Now I'm in trouble. What's up, Maggot? What have I done wrong now?
I didn't. Why do you assume that you did something wrong every time I show up
because
here?
you always are yelling at me. That's why.
You're mean.
You're mean. That's literally not true. That's literally not true. That's a lie. That's actually a lie. I've never yelled at you ever in my life.
Really? Okay.
Not that I can recall right now.
Exactly, not that you can recall. Yeah, how many of those little energy drinks have you had this morning?
One.
Okay.
I've had a few sips of one.
Yeah, so see, all your synapses are not quite firing yet, so I'll let you go with that. So, anyway, all right. So
all right, thanks, people.
I have a question. So, what do you think about me beating you to the clip on this? Because I mean, you're the clip queen, and
you have at it, buddy, because I was not even watching this fucking stream. So, good on you. I would have never got it because I was not watching it.
Oh me, yeah. So, man, what a shit show.
I mean, I thought they were funny clips, though. I love the part where Boogie's like, "Who's Smaggle?"
yeah, he's totally lost. And he starts trying to Google him like he's Googleable. Smaggle. I'm sorry, I don't think Smaggle has a Google presence, but anyway, I could be wrong though. Let's just check because SMAGGE, Smaggle, DAGGLE, Smaggle Dagle. He does. Holy crap.
Oh my god, he appears in the Augie RFC wiki.
What the fuck?
He actually, if you Smaggle Dagle Google, it comes up to his Twitter, right off the bat. He has a sub thing on the wiki. No. He has his own wiki.
What? First appearance, RFC number 265.
What? It's like, what is it, like a comic book character? Are you shitting me, Private Pile?
Trivia. Smaggle is bisexual. Smaggle can sound normal if he's constipated. Smaggle was introduced to porn by Leafy. Smaggle's real name is Ryan. Smaggle was once claimed on Keffel Stream to be attracted to animals and children.
Oh my god. Smaggle.
Great.
Does people have a wiki?
Me? I guarantee I don't have no wiki.
No, we need to make one for Peepaw. And we also have to put that he got into porn. Thanks to Leafy on there.
Oh, Jesus. Let's see. Peepaw.
Yeah, Peepaw went for all of his life without knowing what porn was, and he clicked on one Leafy video.
Just Twitter, that's it. And there's some videos. So that's it. So
I mean, still, stuff pops up.
Stuff pops up. There we go. Yeah.
Get to work, wiki editors.
I don't think I need to. I don't think I'm interesting enough to have a wiki page. So.
I think we could make it interesting.
I'm sure you probably could. I'm sure you probably could. So. Anyway.
There's something I wanted to come in here and bitch about. What was it? Oh, I know. I got toxic Piplup unblocked by Boogie. So, W.
Ooh. How did you get him unblocked? I mean, first of all, why was he blocked? What did he do to piss off Boogie?
I think I'm not sure why he got
Was it when he was
blocked.
pretending to be Boogie?
Yeah, I think that's what it
Oh,
was.
yeah. Because he
Yeah,
posted
yeah.
about he had left, he was leaving the podcast because his girlfriend. Yeah, I think that's well, good on you, Maggot. See, you're out here being a force for good.
It was actually just a joke. Like it was literally a joke. I didn't think Boogie was gonna see it like at all.
Yeah.
Just a joke. Hang on, I'll send you the thingy so you can read it because it's kind of funny.
What thing you sent to Boogie?
What I posted, yeah.
Was
How I got his attention.
Was it on your Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Here, I'll make it easier. I'm just gonna send it to you. You don't have to.
Good,
search
yeah,
it.
yeah. You send it to me. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll show it real quick here. Boogie, yo, free my boy Toxic. He's just a hardcore memer. You really gotta block a guy out with one eye. Come on now, Boogie. You don't want that on your conscience. He uses his barely functioning eye to watch you, and you do him like this. God.
Boogie liked it for the record, and he
Did
got
he?
him blocked. So yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, good job. See, you being a force out here to reckon with. Did you see this?
Oh, nice, nice. How did you? I mean, you both are old, so I guess.
How long have you had that?
Old and fat, so I guess it makes sense that you.
Old and fat.
Hey, I can guarantee people are slightly more wholesome than Boogie.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't do one for me and one for my hookers. I don't know, probably a little over a year. It all happened back when that whole T-shirt fiasco thing happened.
Yeah, I remember you making the video.
Yeah, and that's what led to the phone call, which led to the everything, because I guess he watched my video. So,
T-shirt fiasco.
What's
I don't know
that?
what we're talking about. I don't know what we're talking about.
So Boogie put out a lot of merch to raise money for the legal thing that he went with Frank Hassel. one of the shirts that he put out was him. It was a steel capture where he was standing at the door with the pistol, right, pointed at Frank.
Oh yeah.
And so I bought the shirt, but when I got it, the quality was such ass, right, that it was horrible. And so I messaged or tweeted at Boogie and a couple of different times, whatever, and he responded back, because the thing of it was is in the original tweets and everything, I was like, look, I was disappointed in whatever in the quality of the shirt, whatever, but I just want to let him basically know that he needed to pull that down because the quality was so horrific, so that other people didn't get the same thing. And then there was, I don't know, 2 or 3 others or whatever.
Do you ever find it ironic that you find yourself in all of these situations from old manisms? Like you're complaining about shit.
I wasn't
complaining. Well, there's no customer service to complain to. You have to go directly to the source.
Look, okay, here's the deal. I wasn't complaining just to be complaining. It's just that I knew that if
you're an old man, it
whatever,
comes naturally
kiss
to
my
you.
ass.
Okay.
I knew that Boogie has some really detractors that would go after him pretty hard. I just wanted him to be aware that the quality of the shirt wasn't that good, so he could take it down, so that he didn't get more shit. And so he thanked me, and he said, hey, that he was going to work with the company to make good on all this stuff. Okay. And so that's kind of how I left it. And then I followed back up in a few months. I was like, hey, what's happening with this or whatever. Cause I really wanted the t-shirt, to to see what what were they going to be able to reprint it? Were they going what were they going to be able to do with it? And he just kind of ignored me and ignored me. So I made a video about it, which is what
Mike.
What? That's what YouTubers
this
do.
is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, people. I think you found your true calling, right? You just need to be a Karen and complain. You need to buy things and be a Karen and complain, and then make videos about it. Yeah.
Do you?
That's your calling in life.
Do you want to see the shirt? How shit quality it was?
Yeah. Show me. It's not going to change my mind. For the record, I still think you're old and crotchety. So.
Hang on.
Oh, he's gonna get it. Anyway, chat, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the Peepaw channel. Remember, all donations go to the philanthropy fund.
Okay. So that. Let me get this. You guys can see. There you go.
Yeah, I guess. Why'd you keep it if it's shit quality?
Well, what do you want me to do with it?
Throw it away? Use it as a towel? Like, I don't fucking know. Do something with it.
You don't know much about my generation, do you?
Oh my god, on that note, anyways, this has been great. It's been great.
Yeah.
Now, don't you leave me here.
Oh, mind you, we don't throw nothing away, right?
Oh, god damn it.
And I wouldn't call it a hoarder. I mean, I just don't. Just wear it around the house.
Knew the value of a crappy T-shirt.
Well, no, I mean, I keep it around for to wear around. It's like what you call around the house and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What you need to do is you need to somehow get on Lolcal live during a live stream, right? Get that T-shirt on and be like, Boogie, you've ruined my life with this T-shirt.
No, Boogie. Listen, Boogie and I had a conversation, and he was adamant and sent me some money for the T-shirt, which I didn't want. It was never about the money. I didn't care anything about the money. It was never the issue with him.
Even though he follows you, he's probably gonna go, "Who's Peepaw Riverter?"
Yeah, my chore shirt. Exactly. I just wear a chore shirt. No, look. Boogie is his own worst enemy. Whatever. I've kind of moved on. I don't have a whole lot of sympathy for the man anymore. I feel like everything he's done is he's in the bed that he's made. He's going to sleep in it. So whatever. So anyway, I'll just say this: there was a lot of things that was said in that conversation, that phone call, that was very manipulative on his part, trying to manipulate me into things and whatever. And maybe it would work on some people, but it didn't work on me. And that's just the way it is. So anyway, yeah, exactly, Squatch. And it was the quality of the image that they used was so low quality. And here's the thing too, right? If you've never actually went into one of those stores and started making merch or whatever, here's the thing that, in my opinion, that Boogie doesn't have an out on. If you use too low a quality or too low resolution of a picture, it tells you, hey, this is not going to turn out good, right? It flat out warns you. So Boogie knew this. Or is Boogie going to say that he was hiring somebody else to do his merch for him? Then that person should have went to him and said, hey, Boogie, this capture we have is not good enough quality. So, whatever. So, no, I wasn't groomed or anything of the nature. Get out of here. That mess. But
I don't think you can groom someone who's older than you.
well, there's all kinds of. I'm not getting into that philosophical debate or whatever. But anyway, listen, I'm gonna get out here. Are you streaming today, Nerdy? You got a stream coming up this morning?
I do, good sir, I do.
Okay. All right, let me go in here and set this thing up to raid into you. So, is your stuff up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Where are we at?
It's at full mast, some would say.
Upcoming Lolcal live. Are they done for? Is that the one?
Yep.
Okay. There we go. Save. Okay, I've got.
We also have some updates for the Savannah story, so that's gonna be fun.
Savannah.
There's this tea YouTuber named Savannah
Mm-hmm.
who tried to Me Too a YouTuber with one of his former employees, except the DMs that they themselves show in the video
Oh, this
show
is
that everything was very consensual.
This is the pierogi story, right?
Yeah, the pierogi scammer payback story.
Yeah, I've watched pierogi before several times because he's one of those. There's a whole little group of them that do those scammers, you know, that take, you know, they prey on usually it's the elderly.
Yeah.
And
she's doubling down because I've received word that some bigger YouTube channels are planning to make videos about me.
Yeah,
They are men, and their intentions are not positive for me.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
still not taking down the video.
Oh man, pierogi drama
Evil
was an
men.
8.5 of 10. You think so, median? I don't know. I mean,
it's pretty laughable.
I watched the video, and then like I said, I watched Zotti's coverage of it, and who else's coverage? Chud Logic's coverage of it, and yeah, the DMs between the two looked pretty damn consensual to me, and at some point in times, the girl was like wanting, you know what I'm saying?
She wanted more, man.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
in the interview she says, well, you know, I kind of did it so that way he just fall asleep and then, you know, I can just go on with my day, right? But there are multiple instances in the DMs that they show themselves where he's like, yeah, you know, I'm kind of sleepy. I'm just gonna go to bed. And she goes, no, I'm not done yet.
Yeah. I want that second. Gooning. Come on now. To me, it's coming across more of like, I think she felt like he was going to like leave his wife or maybe,
exactly.
That type of thing. And he didn't. And she's just a woman scorned, cause she didn't get picked is basically what it boils down to. So
and also too, because she was basically like for the latter towards the end of her employment, she was basically on retainer because he wasn't really doing many streams because she was a live translator for him for the streams.
Sure.
She was still getting paid the $1,000 a month.
Mm.
She says that, well, because I wasn't doing anything to earn the money, I felt pressured into sending him new stuff so that way I could earn the money. Like that's your own fault. Because there's no explicit message where he's like, well, you know, if you don't do this for me, you're not getting that 1K.
Yeah, exactly. So
it was also weird too, the fact that she admits in the live stream that if we convert the $1,000 to her currency, she gets paid as much as like a doctor from her state.
Yeah. She was making a hell of money.
She gets paid more than the yearly. She was making more than the yearly salary. But then, like every message that they show, she's like, "I'm broke.
Yeah.
What are you doing with the money?
Spending it on sex toys, from what I saw. So
and alcohol.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. Well, Nerdy, get on out of here and go get your stream ready to go, brother. What time you going live?
9 a.m.
Oh, okay. So in about 20 minutes. So, all right.
We can start early for the Peepaw crew.
If you want to do that, and I'll just write into you. How's that?
saying, dude,
All right.
find my Discord channel.
Yeah, find your Discord channel.
channel.
There you go. Yeah, Rip Pink Buddy. Exactly, Squatching. Exactly. It's a wild thing. So anyway, let's see. Do I want to get out of here on a? Let's have a what do you call it? A palate cleanser before we get out of here today. What do you say, guys? Here and here. All right. So the best way to get down after repairing an antenna. You guys ready? Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Awesome. Three.
What else we got here this morning? Here we go.
Damn it, Jewel. You gotta quit that shit.
Yeah, damn it, Jewel. You gotta quit that shit. Quit that shit, Jewel. Oh! Oh! Damn. What an idiot. Let's see what else have I got out there. Oh, we got a puppy. What's the puppy doing?
Just wanted to give you a quick update. Kai is a big humper. He's overstimulated, literally humping everyone. And a lot of the dogs did not like it. He is social, but he's more concerned about humping everybody than he is playing and me. Just wanted to give you.
Oh, no. Not a humper. No, don't be a humper. God, Lord, no. Don't be a humper. What is this one here?
Separated. I got the birthday girl and my wife.
Separate cake. So are you the only man at this table? Why are we doing separate cakes? It's all women here.
No, but I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday girl.
You invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you, but I didn't sign up for that. Okay, there's nobody else doing
But you participate. I know we ain't got shit.
I don't care how y'all do it.
Well, I'm sorry. Dave, but you always pay, like, you're the only man at the table. You're not going to pay the check?
Whoa, wow, whoa. So the man got to always pick up the check?
But I'm not obligated. I got my whole family.
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday. This is your podcast co-host. This is your best friend.
$700.
It's only fans. You being cheap. Are you kidding me right now? You're honestly being cheap right now. Okay, first.
No, if that was the case, I'd have just took you out.
Are you being Dre, are you going to let him sit here with a whole table full of women? I really feel like it's not his responsibility, and when y'all get a husband,
I'm married.
I'm sorry. I do have a husband though. Hold on, wait a minute. Thank y'all.
So Donnie, you're good because it's your birthday, but the rest of y'all, we want to chip in. You need to leave.
No, I'm not paying for anything. I'm not paying for anything.
No.
I'm not paying for anything. I'm gonna tell you tomorrow. No, he's the man at the table. He needs to pay.
Can you please separate the checkbook?
No, because I'm saying that's ghetto. Like, you don't come to no establishment like that talking about splitting check.
Wow. I don't know about that one, chat. I'm sorry, but I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, I think them women may have been out of pocket on that one. I'll say this, whoever invited them women, right? If they invited them to that party, then they should have picked up the tab. The guy says he didn't invite them, right? Period. If he didn't invite them, then no, he doesn't owe them. He doesn't owe them 1 red cent, right? But whoever did invite them, okay, fine, whatever. One last little thing, I want to shout out something real quick. I'm pretty proud of this. Did an interview with Zach Schutt Zach Shutt, he's the CEO, co-founder of Meta PCs. Maggot and I interviewed him on this new series we're doing here on the channel called Chewing the Fat. Anyway, this was a really good interview. Really enjoyed it. Zach is a cool dude. Meta PC has done a lot for this community with backing, supporting creators within this community. I use them when I was going to with the big purchase we did in December that Badbook ended up with. And Zach is he's just a really cool guy. He really is. I cannot say that or emphasize that enough. He is very, the brand is very loyal to their ambassadors. Even when people come up against their ambassadors, they remain loyal. Loyalty is important to him. If you haven't seen this video, if you haven't watched this interview, I would appreciate it if you would give it a listen to. I think I think we did real well with it. But anyway, on that note, we're going to get out of here, and we'll raid in over on Nerdy John and Squatchin this morning. You guys take care. The newest, part two of the YouTube Rewind retrospective, looking back at over a decade of YouTube Rewind that we're doing over Clear as Mud. Part 2 was dropped yesterday for members only. Will be out live for everybody this afternoon. So make sure to check that out as well. If you get a chance, get an opportunity, appreciate that as well. But until then, remember, guys, keep your powder dry, and we will see you in the funny papers.
Maybe I'm a little